Well, we've just had a very strong 7.5 magnitude earthquake in Palu City, Sumatra, Indonesia. After quakes in that whole area these past few days, even strong quakes over New Zealand. And we've just had a 7.5 magnitude earthquake, very shallow earthquake. It was only 10 kilometers depth in Minahasa Peninsula of Sulawesi. This was, of course, in Indonesia. We've had very strong aftershocks after that. Now, this earthquake was followed by a tsunami, a very strong tsunami, and you can, I'll leave links below for you. You can see some of the embedded videos. This, of course, is an area that's used to this. It's still a very devastating amount of destruction. Indonesia issued the tsunami warning following the 7.5 earthquake at Sulawesi. It was just weeks after an earthquake killed more than 500 people in Lombok. The tsunami hit the city of Palu City, and it's the latest travel update, flights being affected. Indonesia has been hit by another earthquake east of Borneo. The 7.5 quake gave a tsunami. They did issue a warning for the country after houses were damaged and one person lost his life. Yet it has since been downgraded. The following earthquake also hit the area, measuring 6.7, and most of them are around 5.8, 5.2. Now, is this a pre-warning, a pre-quake, or is this a main quake? We don't know yet. The tsunami hit the Palu City, Sulawesi. Videos are included. I'll show you. I'll leave the links below. The video captured moments. Houses and buildings were swept by the waves as people, of course, were trying to run for their lives. A number of families are still reported missing. The latest travel advice and flights affected. Palu Airport has been closed. No flights to or from the area until further notice. 10 direct flights between Makassar and Palu have been cancelled. The airport deputy manager said in a statement, in accordance with the information released by AirNav in the form of NOTAM, notice to airmen that is, they closed the Sis Al Jufri airport in Palu City. Automatically, the flights from Makassar to Palu were also cancelled. Now, according to the USGS, the earthquake was 6 miles deep, that's about 10 kilometers, and it was 35 miles northeast of Donggala town. Their latest updates in regions to the Lombok earthquake earlier this year, tremors are still being felt on a number of these islands. As you can see, it's a whole island chain, Indonesia. And they warn that if you're in these areas, you should exercise caution, stay away from the collapsed buildings or damaged buildings, liaise with your travel company if you're a tourist there, following the advice of local authorities. As we said, there are many aftershocks occurring, including some of significant scale, and they will be continuing for some time. Risks could be especially elevated in the Gil Islands and areas of Lombok closest to the epicenters. This is, of course, weeks after the earthquake hit the island of Lombok, which gave a result structural damage to more than a lot of buildings, with more than 500 people losing their lives. As we say, Indonesia, we know, is in the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean, and it gives a lot of earthquakes. It means that it lies on fault lines and waves of volcanoes, which result in, of course, natural disasters. Now, we know this area was hit in 2004 when the country fell victim to the 9.1 magnitude earthquake, triggering that huge tsunami on Boxing Day, where more than 230,000 people have lost their lives. And now the volcano advisory keeps showing earthquakes As we said, anywhere from 6 Richter, basically to 5 magnitude Richter in this whole area. It's still rocking very heavily every few minutes. So we'll keep an eye on this. Anyone that's close to there, please be careful. We've had a number of earthquakes going on all around the Pacific Basin. The biggest one being, of course, this one. We've had a number of them in the area of Mexico and on the west coast of South America. This is on Express UK. I'll leave below a link so you can see the embedded videos.